understand, but bounding their way onto the A bomb site now. Skrunk is just invincible. Soulfly takes the bullet for him straight to the head, and this is a really strange round that's looking like it's going to go the way of the defense.
Yeah, and quite comfortably as well. Just able to deal with any threat as it presented itself. Sangal able to get super far forward in towards that A site, but just shut down as soon as the gunfights come through to them, and it is a super comfortable.
Dancing around this smoke, will spot out Skrunk, but giving away his position just gives Corey a chance to initiate some contact. Entering up towards Candles, knows where Friend is, but Friend with a magnificent AWP shot there, stays alive, gets the first.
Very costly here on the retake. A lot less time for them to work with. Fuzi's cut the head off of Snacks, and that could cut the head off of any chance here. Let Us Cook still going to be committing. HiGHLiGHTS juggles the MP9 for the AK, but will still fall anyway. Only Blitz left remaining, and it's going to be Skrunk with a clean couple kills to clean up the round T side of their map pick. And able to gain some decent map control early on, but QB actually going to fall there to Friend.
What's AA split sound? They mollied out his position, and they have an idea that someone was there, but he only gets one. HiGHLiGHTS is all alone. The rotations are being cut off. Corey's holding up all three of them. It's basically down to HiGHLiGHTS to do it all. He gets the first. I can't see what's happening over there, but he's still staying alive. He hasn't fallen yet, and the bomb's being denied. Standing strong. How is HiGHLiGHTS not dead yet? Skrunk hasn't been able to deal with him, and HiGHLiGHTS will last round. And Sound with the double AWP is going to take first contact. Nails Corey, tries to go for the second, but Fuzi might just pick up his primary weapon.
Yeah, they're going to have to go through the smoke. Is there a flash? There is. Everybody's blind. Blitz is one of them. He'll go down. Friend finds a frag, falls back into cave.
So this second smoke placed by QB is just about covering QB, and you've got him alongside the HiGHLiGHTS Skrunk. A 2 versus 3, and QB just needs to be tickled to be brought down. The defender's starting to creep forward. Skrunk in a 1 versus 3. He's found 2. Snacks ran out of bullets, but Friend. We're a Let Us Cook fan. The chefs are in the kitchen, and they're cooking up a storm. This round could have gone very wrong. I was going to say, yeah, it's a great kill, but Blitz does just sort of swing into the AWP. It's actually phenomenal two-piece there. Corey's going to run around the corner spraying. Call of Duty, I didn't realize we were playing.
And play a flashbang as well, round on for both teams.
Ooh,
not anymore,
what's just happened? Yeah, Let Us Cook, because it's been so close, the economy is actually looking pretty bad, but Snacks, 1 versus 3, has already found 2. He has no kits. Yet again, this team always seems to have that one minor oversight. A 10-second defuse, he's holding the bomb. Spam does not connect. It does on the second time of asking. Corey might have just been baited out. No, wait, why? Snacks, what are you doing?
No, okay, that's a mistake.
Oh, no, he would have won the round. Let Us Cook, though. They still need to buy back into this one, Hayes. Good damage onto Corey and Soulfly, but it will be a 1-for-1 trade.
Again, they've got a couple of smokes. They need to get a move on. They start to make their way forward. QB gets the first. That's going to take the attention away from Soulfly. He's low. Gets a frag with the Mac 10 as well. Bomb halfway gone. It's Friend. Goes for the timing shot. Doesn't connect, but there isn't any time. Now it's actually just about looking for kills. And Fuzi, well, he won't know for sure. Nobody's sticking the defuse. Skrunk Sangal. Looks like they go for the brute force approach in towards B.
Full execute in. Blitz, though. Good for 2. Snacks still standing strong. Can't get any success for himself. There's the trades furiously going back and forth. Corey, as you just said, on for the ace now. A 1 versus 2, but sadly enough, Sound will join up with his Romanian. The hero of last round, but they couldn't even put it over the line when he gets 3. Is on such low HP already. He does so much towards Snacks. Middle, actually, maybe. And the bomb, I assume, would just go back towards the B bomb site. That's a great pick by Skrunk, though. That's a massive kill.
Does Blitz want to get ahead of the smoke is the question. Absolutely is the answer, but that's going to cost him his life. Fuzi in position goes unchecked, unaccounted for.
Utility is with holding Let Us Cook, funneling them towards long, where QB and Fuzi alongside Sound. Anyone will get a kill. Oh, sorry, it was on his Soulfly right now. So, yeah, he's having a great game, and Sangal aren't going to use him well this round, as Friend does just finally comes out of smoke. But QB, the flying German. Don't be a... Wait, buy a loser? Buy a defuse. Don't be a loser.
Those on the black market there, Freddy, certainly not in the shop on Counter-Strike, that's for sure. Either way, 4 versus 3, they have been able to get a pick pretty early on here to give themselves that man advantage. As you say, time is of the essence. Utility reigning in. There's still a Mondi here for Fuzi to work with, but he's gone down. It's only Soulfly left remaining. Doesn't look like the kit's going to be proving costly. Soulfly has to peek out. 2 players on the angle. No way for him to stop Blitz from completing the defuse because you have HiGHLiGHTS covering his teammate. Test mid. throughout this half so far, right? Rather putting more emphasis towards the sites themselves. They are going to look to try and get aggressive. Feels like he needs to be the one to try and take a little bit of extra responsibility. Flash comes through. That was for Corey to peek off of, but the timing was off, and Sound will actually extend that advantage, or at least that kill, into a one-man advantage.
That was a very, very good pick from Friend. But however, he can't get anything more with it. Scrunk is trying to replicate what someone like Sound has done in this position before, but I don't even need to, because Blitz is just making sure the bomb can never get picked up. It's a lot of information for Let Us Cook, but Sound has gone walking. Sound has actually left Bialy by himself. Now they know where Soulfly is. Soulfly in a 1 versus 1. Both of these players equally. This could be the end. Sound nails the shot. Let Us Cook. That nade from Snacks, inches away from dealing a boatload of damage, but won't be granted with it just yet. Blitz swings out and kills middle. Yeah, you know what? Unfortunate times.
Yeah, and tough times continue in for Sangal here in this round. This
is probably going to be the round over for them. QB steps forward into Sound's crosshair. 18 to 10. He is having a storm of a performance. The young Romanians really showing their worth on the big stages. Fuzi, I literally saw nothing from Fuzi that whole half. I actually can't remember.
Grouping up in towards that B bomb site. Sangal have a few players of their own over on that side of the map, but -1 from the equation because Friend is fired off.
That's not what you can do about that. Bomb gets planted. QB gets knocked down on the lurk, and it's going to be 1 by 1. It seems like Sangal are going to fall. Friend with the P250 giving some covering fire. Corey's being gooshed up. That's 1 kit down, and that's 2 kits down. What a nice shot to end the door. I was like, no way a Snacks just eyeballed that one perfectly. I didn't want to say that was the funniest. That was the funniest. That clip is potentially one of the, like, you know when you ever think you're bad at games and you watch other people play and you're like, you know what, I'm actually amazing at games. However, Sangal, apparently they are. Soulfly, you were talking down my star player, my boy, and he's going to set them up quite nicely. However, Snacks played the long game there. He cuts off the lurk, but then Bialy goes and dies. 2 AKs up against the MAC-10. How has this round gone so badly for Let Us Cook?
I don't know. Sangal have just been able to piece together all these kills. They got a perfect crossfire set up on the site. The second part of it not even required. What can they get done over towards the A side of the map? There's no utility, and they're going to go straight into QB on the off angle with the MP9. They do line up for him. I love how they even just try and jump to get themselves some kills to try and find a way to inflict damage, but QB just mows them down.
Smoke donut. They're just going to be dueling him, which is not necessarily the most. I think, it would be so much easier just to smoke him off because, look, there's just so many players. It's like Russian dolls. You take one out as another one comes in. A bit of a weird play from Let Us Cook there. Friends all alone. They just had to smoke. Here we go. It's been a while, but we have some gameplay for you. Corey, he's your man, and he's getting a very nice, aggressive peek already through. However, a lot of his teammates have fallen, but Corey, the Hungarian himself, will continue to vanquish
into the scrunk of the round. I don't know. Friend is dead. He's got his knife out. And Fuzi's got his AK. I know who I'm backing in that gunfight. Sound at least able to get the trade 1 versus 2. Time's not the problem here, Grimmy. Not this time though, Grimmy. Control. It was in their control. Now it's lose a couple more rounds and it's pretty much game over. But let's be able to find A-Frag. Continues to rampage forward. He's taken a lot of presence and a lot of attention away from that A bomb site with that kill.
Ooh, okay. Let Us Cook might have finally found some sort of an opening towards a bomb site. Sound with a lovely pick there towards Scrunk. Saves Bialy for the stage. Just buy a kit. And they will push through. Soulfly, a lumbered interaction, but it does actually come his way. Fuzi walking through the smoke. Does spot the head of Friend.
Oh my god, too late.
See it properly.
So far away from A, completely overswings, overextends, doesn't realize how far forward they are. This time though, Corey will be opening up, but it's a pretty similar round. This time though,
just uses Molotov in time, so he does take a little bit of damage, but he's still standing strong. Bialy spam through the smoke, identifies where he is. That extra layer of defense now has to be utilized. However, look at the minimap. Snacks, yeah. So Bialy's doing great at just killing everyone. In the meantime, Snacks is walking up the A bomb site. This is a pretty good round for them, but the bomb is still a far way off from the B bomb side. He could do this. He has to get at least one of them, and he gets neither. Never mind, and both at the same time strike. Leaving
They're not going to be able to afford a buy in the next round, and Scrunk should go down here to Friend as he jumps up on the box. It leaves him exposed.
And no utility. It's all down to Swedish Orpa to see if he can go nuclear, and that's a good start.
Yeah, he's going to
This is the one danger. They do not want to be going here and then be walking into his crosshair. Finds the first. Now they know where he is. Soulfly, though, however, has picked up an AK from middle, and he's going to start rocking some heads. Sangal, 3 versus 2, the retake's on.
Yeah, the retake is absolutely on right now. Fuzi misses a chance there to get a 3rd kill in the round, but BioLi just continues to face, tries to take the AWP on head on. The perfect timing on the flank to come through here. Shots rattling off, not going to connect. Sound with a chance, the clutch, a lot of damage done, but Fuzi with the USP will get the kill in time. Molly on the bomb. Sangal haven't actually committed too many resources to defending that A bomb site. It is going to be QB who's on point, gets a frag, falls back through the smoke. So any potential flanks that might be coming through later in the round, not the case. Lots of damage done there onto Snacks. Kind of gets forced forward in towards the CT. Player's friend will get a frag. Snacks does damage before he goes down, which was inevitable. That restores the man advantage now for Sangal as they look to try and charge their way forward. Blitz gets a kill. Very tough now with not a lot of time left on the clock. Soulfly steps up, loses his life as well. Only QB left remaining. He's taking so much damage. Friend with the AWP will just connect.
He's burning a lot, taking a lot of damage. Soulfly, though, oh, they don't know about him. He might just get the first. He will, but he does not anticipate the second. Corey, because he's been tagged down so low, is walking wounded. He needs to be careful, but he still connects the Deagle headshots. 3 versus 4. Corey's anticipated there's a missed smoke, however.
Oh, no.
And he's still going to get the kill. Okay. What? My God.
Galil wants that one-shot headshot potential. And the round is done. It's over. Sangal, they win an eco with the hero warp. They lose a full gun round. And now they're going to win a force buy. Friend with his AWP is an absolute dead man. Just about fighting for his life right now. QB and hot pursuit actually could go down as well. Friend, is he going to have done enough here to save the AWP? 5 seconds left remaining.
Something to say about it. Soulfly, the star player, peeks out, cannot connect onto first. Baits in his IGL, though. And now it's all up to Scrunk. The German IGL being flashed in by his teammates. Oh, it's perfect. The flashbangs give him some space to work with, but running out of bullets and running out of space. So let us cook up the advantage again.
Grimmy, you said you don't know who's going to win this one. Fair enough. I say whoever wins this round should win the map. And it's going to be on Snacks ahead of the smoke.
Round before Snacks walking out A.
Corey
Sound walking out B, and they will. Corey drops the bomb. Oh, this is really bad. They get traded. Is there enough time? 10 seconds, but barely enough time. Fuzi coming around the corner. It's identical. These rounds are replicating themselves in front of our eyes, and it's all down to Soulfly. Snacks on 3 HP, Blitz on 71. Soulfly has a kip. It's possible, and that's a good start.
Oh, man. Problem is he takes so much damage in that gunfight. That first bit of timing working in his favor. Now Blitz clears out the angles, but Soulfly can't get the kill. Challenge from Sangal, but Sangal not going to be feeling comfortable having to contest into Vertigo if they're down 1-0 here in the series, which is looking increasingly likely. Massive double kill coming through from Sound to blow the door wide open on the same bomb site. Fuzi's position made known as well. Friend is the bomb carrier. That's actually why he's tucked back deep in towards A main, waiting for his teammates to come through from Donut. Fuzi picks up the AK. Nice angle held there by BioLi. Just waits for Fuzi.
Let us cook. Take the map pick of Sangal. One more kill will do it. Scrunk the IGL, last on the chopping board. He's had a good game, 22-19. This is too much to ask for. Blitz secures them, 16. A very close game. Yes, there's going to be a gap on the big right side where players can utilize. Flashes coming through. Let us cook. Being saved by the likes of Blitz and BioLi. Sound finally unblinded, tapping away. The Glock is good for 2. Fuzi with the kit. He's going to try and get on the bomb, but as soon as he even edges his way close, BioLi.
And it does seem as though Let Us Cook are committing. How many players do they commit before they realize what's going on here? And they might be too deep before they're actually able to pull the plug. Corey gets the first kill. QB gets in on the act as well. BioLi with a wonderful response. That second kill was absolutely necessary. Great awareness. Snacks is going to have to go back in towards the B side. He's just relying on Blitz, who's coming through from CT spawn, catches Fuzi completely off guard. And actually a great angle taken to get QB2.
It's going to get heard. It's going to get spotted. The AK at long range would be able to help, but it's just going to be the Mac 10 with a 3K.
From there. Does feel like Vertigo is becoming increasingly T-sided. Very aggressive from Sangal. Good utility set means that the BioLi is completely blind. Snacks regains his vision in time to get the trade, but he still has work to do. Only going to be good for follow-up damage, but it's man advantage now for the CTs.
It's our 2 boys. They're peeking through ramp, and they're going to be the first to fall. Corey can't double up. He dinks Blitz 2 HP, but it might not be good enough here, Hayes.
He's got the nade. Oh, plant should come through. No, nade. Okay, actually will bounce off the top. I thought it was going to land too shallow.
Hillsby's got a Molotov flash and a nade. The smoke's going to block off the bomb. He gets the first. The smoke is going to really be detrimental. Nade on the bomb. Orpalt misses the first shot. A 10-second defuse for QB. He's sticking all of it. Friend doesn't
He's just gone for a gamble.
test him.
I don't know. I mean, it kind of feels like an obvious
from Fuzi, I'm pretty sure. But they only keep one player alive, so the money's not that great. Let us cook. They do so much damage and keep their AWP as well, so they're sitting quite comfortably. Soulfly only good for that first there. Similar to last round, needs to be doing a little bit more. And Bialy, I think it's just been tagged with the AWP by Friend, and it's also collateraled onto Corey.
Oh my god.
Doesn't matter though. On 6 HP, he still runs up, finally gets brought down, and he almost kills Corey with him.
Turn it into a post-plant. Fuzi has an HE grenade here. And actually, Corey gets the wall bang. That's the kill. That's onto the planter. And that actually flips the round on his head all of a sudden.
Has it though? Is it enough? Friend understands where Corey is, but even on low HP, he goes for the aggressive swing. Take a first contact on QB, who might just walk on top of him. Oh, this is dangerous now. The Molotov is going to land on Corey. Playing from heaven. Might get the kill. Yes, he does. Not known for his AWPing prowess, but a quick
over towards the B side. Had the angle, had that one shot, the one opportunity to seize everything he ever wanted, and he captured it. It's a triple kill from Corey. You just can't stop this man from fragging. This is against a force buy. Sound will actually answer back with 2 kills of his own, but the damage is done. A lot of emphasis towards the top of ramp here from Sangal at the start of the round, and they're not content with just top ramp control. Scrunk actually going to play around the edge of the smoke. Gets the first onto Snacks with a nice little bit of innovation, and then just the spray blind onto Blitz. Not done there either. Does cost him his life, but Soulfly is going to get the kill.
QB on the back of the bomb site. Deals with the first, and Friends nowhere else to... Soulfly is edging his way forward. So much tarpauling. And Fuzi might be the first contact. No, it's Soulfly. Takes damage, but ends up winning out the spray. Oh, Sound. He makes that difficult, but he still does eventually find the frag. Scrunk and Soulfly still on defense. They have support now as well. Sound in a 1 versus 3. Now 1 versus 2. Very low HP.
Angle is absolutely perfect. QB on a bit of an off angle. Corey tucked in, and it's going to be Sound who pushes into the jaws of death and gets
He's going to have both Corey and QB staring at him. It's going to be a dangerous affair. Over on A, it's just a 1-for-1. And Sound actually gets nothing. That's the big detriment of this round. You've got the lurk proving to be bad more than good.
Well, that's another aspect of a lurk coming through there. Snacks, who's over on the A side of the map. Fuzi up close and personal with the AWP. He just no-scopes Bialy. That stops the bomb in its tracks. There's no options now. Snacks be able to plant the bomb in time, surely, right? Wait, actually, no, Friend. He tried to jump too far, and I think the round ends before the plant comes through. No, C4 gets activated. Snacks is just keeping his teammates alive. That's a quad kill coming through from him in the round. Fuzi gets one back now, looking to try and rescue it. 2 so far from him. Picks up the AK kit as well. Friend forces the issue. Fuzi never expects that in the round. Let us Cook do close the gap. They edge their way forward. Fuzi continues to do his work here as well.
This is 4. 2 smokes, no kit for the CT side, and Sound's actually going to miss the gunfight. That's huge. He goes a little bit too aggressive.
C4 Friend with the AWP waiting for somebody to jump up. That defuse now being stuck, but it's going to be a full 10-second defuse. Great second shot there from Friend through the smoke. Somebody needs to get that kill into Scrunk. They think it's a fake. They don't realize someone's actually sticking the defuse right now. The penny drops. Scrunk will indeed complete that defuse. The round goes the way of Sangal, but it's the kills for Let Us Cook.
And Blitz dies at the end. And well, Corey and Blitz...
Oh, no.
Why?
Oh, no.
Why would you ever quick switch? It makes no sense. He pulls Let Us Cook have to fight off 4. Snacks on a Mac 10 just isn't going to be good enough when one of the AKs is unable to get more than 1. Sound and Friend. 2 versus 3. Look how close there is a flank though. QB is edging his way forward, but Sound's doing it all. Friend had to hit that shot, and now it's going to be the flank initiating contact. Sounds up for the 1 versus...
Any health either. Hasn't been able to get back to the safety of Gap. He's just out in the open. Double P comes through. Great first shot down to Corey, but QB on point to get the trade immediately. Yeah, but he's actually been able to inflict some damage as well. They know that he's stuck into the corner, so if they can make something of his life, that would be fantastic. He definitely goes down here. He's not.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say...
It was just like a ghost. He was there. I want
to know what you said, because you could have said anything.
Yeah, it was open-ended. As the B-bomb site's been opened up here by Let Us Cook as well. That presents itself. Gonna be Fuzi to open up. Sound's been brought down low. Corey's tucked into the corner. I don't think Sound... Oh, Corey. That's the bomb that's been dropped
aggression.
As well. Trunk wants to capitalize on that. Look at that. Oh my god, okay.
10 rounds, I guess, right there.
Well, more like Gamer Legion V2, right?
Gamer Legion.
I mean, not Gamer Legion.
Not
Gonna
so.
frustrate them the most. Feels like a 6th round is super important, but going to be a stretch. Sound caught off, getting boosted up there. Great flash, though, completely blind. Soulfly actually able to regain his vision, but that's just to see the player who takes him down.
Haven't seen him have any effect ever since. Fuzi has his number. It's an easy shot to have. He's going to have one more. Goes in for seconds, but it's going to be Bialy on the other side of the map to open the B bomb site. Fuzi rotating in. It's going to have to do well to deal with two. He's got Snacks on one angle. He's got Bialy on the other. He's trying to target Bialy at first.
Oh, no.
But the bomb is going towards A. Great pick, though. Gets Bialy as he's
There's a smoke, there's kits, there's everything that Let Us Cook need, right? Or rather, Sangal need right now to get this round in their favor. Fuzi posted up on the angle. Can't hit the shot. Snacks has run out of ammo. How's he run out of ammo?
What? 5 pieces of armor. They're going to get tested towards A. Corey's going to peek in. Snacks is going to do the same. They both fall instantaneously. That's a great start for Sangal, but a
retake tries to put himself out in the open, wants to force these gunfights, but that leaves him incredibly exposed. Actually, he could have got 4, and if he just hit some super clean taps, then that could have been a whirlwind of kills, but not what happens. Bialy coming through with the backstab, good for 1, but couldn't have asked for much more. Only friend left remaining. They know where he is, and his life is on a timer. Soulfly patiently waiting on the opposite side. Not going to be instilling a huge amount of patience.
He's going to be tested, though. He has got support by Blitz. The Romanians flashing in for each other, but Sound fully blind by Fuzi. A lovely flashbang. It allows Soulfly, the entry himself, the star player of Sangal, to unleash his wrath. And they've got into overdrive, not Let Us Cook.
Yeah, what do I... Keep in mind the fact that Let Us Cook went up 3-0 at the start of the map. Great shot there from Corey. Boy, is he dialed in right now. Points in cases, they've only won 2 of the last 15 rounds have Let Us Cook, Freddy. 2 out of 15.
Way more experience and it's a higher level of opponents. However, they both played Voivoda, and Voivoda did much better. Did much better against Sangal. Into consideration a little bit more. And Let Us Cook, they're looking really just... It's going to be, what, 2 out of 18 they're probably going to win, because I think Sangal might just clean it up here. Yeah,
it's looking increasingly likely. Great clearance of the angle coming through there from Soulfly. Snacks here and win the round, as long as they just group up and work together. And there we go. Won't even need to find a trade. Bialy just offers himself up. I hope he doesn't. He's fallen off the server. I hope he doesn't fall off the building. And he does, actually.
He's fell off on them for a few scattered flashbangs, no kits, and just a dream. And a kill, to be fair, yeah. It's actually quite a good kill.
A frag.
Yeah, Snacks don't think he can pick up the AK, though. And Fuzi is chopping down the flank. But what do you expect Blitz? That's also the question.
When the T's haven't even taken ramp control, you'd have to imagine somebody has to be watching the flank, right? So...
What's happening? Completely trapped. And they're being just destroyed. However...
Well, they're being given fights, though.
Yeah, are they now... First peek will be friend onto... will be Scrunk onto friend. He finds Null. And Fuzi will go the wayside. Let Us Cook. They do something quite nice, actually. But now we've got potentially the end of some Counter-Strike here. Fuzi opens up the B bomb site beautifully. Corey, don't know where he's died, I'll be honest, but he has fallen to the hands of friend. Both the AWPers singing, but it's Fuzi who's connecting a few more notes. Has some support, but he doesn't even need it. All 3 kills so far for him, and he just...
We must win retake coming through here for Let Us Cook, otherwise it's game over, and we head to Mirage in a lot faster fashion than what we would have anticipated coming into Vertigo, and it is indeed the case. QB finishes it off, so from Let Us Cook going up 3-0 at one point, they win. Who's on fire on the server is the question. Still waiting for the opening kill to come through here. Oh, that's a great shot there from Fuzi. Let Us Cook being stopped in their tracks as they tried to transition in towards the A-bombs. Like QB's taking so much damage. He's got support there from Fuzi, though. He's hoping Fuzi's going to keep him alive, but no, Sound somehow able to deal with both of the players.
Romanians being able to speak in their native tongue in this clutch. And that's the first to fall. That's the low HP player. Scrunk having to shift his way up from CT is getting closer, starting to pincer them, but neither of them hit their shots. Blitz and Sound.
A couple upgraded weapons. Gone for a bit of a lean on towards the B side of the map. It's going to be Soulfly who's spotting Connector, but Snacks saw him big also. He was ready. That means he has to fall back. He's worried about the peak of the push that could come through from Rampo Palace. And it is going to be an easy cleanup here for Let Us Cook against the Pistols. 4 players already having some spare cash in the bank.
Yeah, because Snacks with that knife kill, that's such a nice. They don't have any of these Mac 10s. They don't have any of these kind of worse weaponry to deal with in this next round. For now, in towards Connector will be on a quick rotation. It'll be swivel around on a dime to help his teammates because they're getting tested over towards the A bomb site. Scrunk under Palace gets the first and is able to smoke himself away. Lennox Cook still trying to push themselves forward. Bialy, not known for his entering, but goddamn was that clean. That's the round open. That's the bomb site unlocked, and Lennox Cook with an easy fourth. Oh my god, Bialy, where's that come from?
Yeah, first 2 kills for the map from him as well. What a phenomenal way for him to open up his account. Still potentially a bit of work to be done here. Corey and Soulfly, the 2 players left remaining, they don't have kits between them. I think if Soulfly can get this kill onto Bialy, that will inspire them to go for it, and he will be able to snap up that frag. Or Sangal as they start to close the gaps. It's going to be Soulfly to lead the charge spot. Sound out underneath Palace and Snacks, who's in sandwich. They know he's there. They're just going to double swing him. Kill
no kit
for Soulfly. No kit, no chance. It's going to actually recover one, I believe, but no.
He's currently in the right area. He gets the first and gets the second. The star plus smoke and gets 2 kills. Like, how has that happened?
I do love how much initiative Soulfly has taken in the round. He's not just sitting by idly and waiting. Snack's actually going to be able to finish off the frag on QB, but he's just become Soulfly's next victim. He's on the prowl right now. Absolute predator. Scrunk going to get a kill. That's a... Skrunk's the only player incredibly close to exposing himself. The back of the flash, Bialy pushes through. Scrunk is able to evade the flash, avoid being blinded, and then keeps his teammates alive as he takes down the rampaging Bialy Soulfly. Well, you can't keep him out of the kill feed. Frag back for Snacks, alleviates some of the pressure.
Oh, bomb down the middle of nowhere, but the problem is everyone's dying.
Wait, what?
How has that happened?
How 6-1 becomes almost certainly 7-1 at that point because of the fact that Sangal have no money. And keep in mind, the only round Sangal have been able to win, and they're not.
Oh, Scrunk is going to get aggressive. Right into the hands of the AWP, but the AWP cannot connect. Finally, some of the other components starting to move. Scrunk eliminates everything towards ramp. All 3 kills, and that's bang. QB gets his first kill of the game.
Wasting a piece of utility, but Nax is such a smart player. He can make that Mac 10 work as they do look to try and take some aggression early on towards the top of the middle. And while they do find the opening kill, Fuzi will...
He has to play his cards right, and there he is. The smoke goes down. Sound is the first to drop. Corey dancing around the smoke, cannot survive for long enough. QB's on a fast rotation.
They've got a Molotov to work with as well, taking their time, and it is going to be a well-timed push coming through from market window. Bialy brought down low, will be finished off by QB, and it's actually quite an elementary retake.
If they're going to do it, this would be the type of round to do it in. That's a good start from Sound. Catches off an over-aggressive QB towards ramp, but Fuzi's in a prime position to make this one work. Lovely reposition. Friend was a little bit elevated.
And right now, he is everywhere. Soulfly going to get caught off by Blitz, though. Nice timing in the peak from ladder room. Is dead. That's for sure. Scrunk, does he want the knife? Not going to care. It's just about the frag. Responses coming through from the stairs player, and Scrunk sees him. That's why he panics. They're going to try to go catch in towards the B bomb side. Fuzi's here with the AWP. Could get the collateral. No, only a leg shot as Snacks gets the kill. Blitz jumps out into the open. Bialy even makes sure there's no chance for any rotations. And the round is over for sure.
Yeah, very close there by Fuzi. The nade's going to get placed, and it might accidentally hit the AWPer. But no, they don't. He doesn't expect a double to be there. Blitz.
As soon as it presents itself. Give the information that there was a player in con.
Oh, good boost here by Corey, though. Jumps up. Fuzi just takes a kill anyway. Doesn't really matter. Fuzi snatches it away from him. And Soulfly is testing Bialy, who drops the bomb. Friend gets spotted with the AWP. Snacks in a 1 versus 2. I don't think...
Yeah, should be considering Snacks is as low as he is. There we go. Soulfly's even able to get the jump on him.
One more would be so ideal, but I'm not sure if they're going to find it, especially when Friend gets offered up a kill on a platter, but then Fuzi just takes it away from him. However, look at this from Sound, just running out the A bomb site, gets the first, is quickly traded out.
Yeah, running around right now. Snacks underneath Palace, but Blitz is going to see Corey. That's a huge kill. Corey was the linchpin on offer, though. Tucking themselves in nicely, making sure it's very difficult here for Sangal to find any fights on the retake. 1 connector, 1 ramp. Bialy gets a kill. It's all on Blitz. Needs to try and hit the shots, hit through the smoke on the player, sticking the defuse, but he'll fall anyway. It's Sangal who win the round. I think the problem is they were up 5-1, Grimmy. They were up 5-1. It's kind of similar to what we saw happen on Vertigo, where they got off to a favorable start, but then really didn't make much happen from there. Super aggressive towards middle coming through. Sangal just taking straight up dry gunfights, but coming out on top regardless.
Yeah, they're confident, and you can kind of understand why. It's deserved confidence. Friend now lost alone in a 1 versus 5. Jesus Christ, Skrunk.
Don't try that at home, guys. He still gets the kill. That's remarkable. Okay. Not really doing a huge amount to affect the setup right now, but he does go down. That's going to prompt his teammates. Let us cook. Realize what's going on. Sound on the cross. Spots all these players jumping across. Has to reposition himself. Not able to get any of the kills. Nax thankfully is, though. Going to be shutting down the rampaging Skrunk, who's looking to close the gap. Sound still just dancing around the empty pillar. Eventually actually loses his life out. So good kill coming through there from Sangal to force that frag. Soulfly is going to be able to double down. Corey gets a kill as well. All of a sudden, the script's been flipped. It's a 2 versus 3. Kills continue to roll through. I don't know if there's a kit in play here for Let Us Cook. The time is of the essence right now. Fights being taken up by both of the Sangal players. QB and Soulfly doubling up on top of each other. It's going to be a bit of a bait and switch setup. QB's position made known, but he's still able to just continue to fight his way through the round. Great headshot there onto Snacks as well.
For a bit of a gimmicky bonus round, because they just genuinely have so much money in their back pocket. However, the AWP does ring out for the first.
His way into snipers, but don't worry, I missed that jump too, Skrunk. Soulfly not going to miss the opportunity to get the first second snapped up by him as well, and he's not slowing down anytime soon. A bomb site open for business. Couple players in towards CT, though. I don't think that Sangal are going to expect this, but Snacks has already been dealt with. This round has fallen apart at the seams.
Sound has been identified. Okay, he could even get Fuzi, but no, it doesn't even matter. Fuzi and QB both get killed.
Exactly. And then Maze got poached for 2 days by Sprouts and then dropped by the team, so...
He played like 3 days of Prac and
a couple moving parts here in this round as well. In fact, Snacks making moves with the Desert Eagle gets a kill, but Soulfly just taps him down. What a second follow-up kill there onto Blitz. Man, oh man, coming into the series.
Yeah, boy, he's even going for more. 24 now.
He's sort of single-handedly rescued this round, man.
Yeah, he single-handedly rescued this round amongst so many others. Yeah, I know I do.
Skrunk
has just run past. Skrunk has just... Wait, sorry, what's this round? Skrunk's just been run past and then Blitz gets 2. What's happening?
I don't actually know. It's been a pretty good start to the round from Let Us Cook, at least in terms of the kills they've been able to find. Wait, Soulfly, he's on your screen, out in the open, Snacks with the AWP.
Well, he could try and peek Snacks. Snacks is holding his angle, and yeah, it's a good shot from Snacks. He won't miss those. He's going to get the Molotov smoked for him by the enemy. Bialy swinging around the smoke, doing what Soulfly did to them very early on in the first half, and will get away. This time he won't get 2 like Soulfly did, and Sangal are really struggling to get out of the A-bomb site.
Yeah, great damage there from Bialy through the smoke, takes down Skrunk. That's a 3 versus 5, and it's going to be so difficult for them to try and get a plant out of this. Uzi might actually have a chance. Yes, Bialy continues to force the issue. That's going to cost him his life. Flash is good. Blitz, though, regains his vision. A lot of missed shots there from Corey. Squanders the opportunity. It's only Fuzi left, and not for much longer either. 14-8. Let us cook. There's a bench molly this time, and Soulfly who's thrown it. Util damage done. Bialy unchecked initially. Actually, great damage there onto Soulfly as well. And the kill through the smoke comes courtesy of Snacks' AWP molly to make sure that they can't find the plant. So Let Us Cook just doing a great job of... Before they get into a position where they might even have to consider making the retake happen, they're able to thin out their opponents. Fuzi didn't click. That would have been a kill, right? So now it's going to be 14-9. Money actually starting to dwindle for the T side. They're going to have to go for a bit of a half. They know shut down that A aggression 3 times in a row. Chances are they're not going there again, but look who's in the kill feed.
Early again. Friend walking out of snipers. It's going to give Soulfly a 3 kill. Oh, that's a huge misplay. That's giving them the advantage. Soulfly, the balls on him. Ice in the veins. Could have just granted Sangal.
Catwalk. Do they phase through the con smoke in towards A? Looks like that's going to be the option. Fuzi patiently waits for that cat peek to come through. And really, this round hinges on Bialy. He's the only chance. We'll be able to get the kill to Soulfly. That gives his position away. Spraying away. It's not the cleanest spray, but he will actually do enough for Snacks to get to his name. Resources are plenty, but does he expect Corey in jungle? No. Standing out in the open. At least Let Us Cook have been able to afford everything they wanted coming into this next round. Double AWP setup in play, but Bliss is going to get spotted just before the smoke blooms. Corey, unfortunately, does fall immediately after with a top con and a jungle smoke. Drunk then tries to fake over towards B, but Snacks' patience pays dividend to his advantage.
Oh, he drops the bomb. Then he gets dropped. 20 seconds left. Both players solo. There's 2 players CT. They're just going to bait and switch. Don't even need the bait or switch. They both peek out, and QB's left alone for 1 versus 3, and he'll be imminently falling. That's 4. That's
making
1
his way in towards market. Snacks is there. He's watching scoped in towards apartments. Turns. But unfortunately not in time. That does give Sound the information, creates the awareness towards Broken Wall. He'll completely catch Corey off guard here. Frag for free from Sound. And that was the plan from Sangal, was to go in towards the B bomb side off.
They still only have 1 player theoretically towards the B bomb site, but Sound with the AWP claims the first, claims the second, might even get a third on the Skrunk. He's going to hear him coming out of apartments. Skrunk gets spotted. The IGL for the clutch of his light of what might happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Mere formality. Skrunk will fall to Sound.
So maybe this is the feature they need, and well, that's probably why Soulfly rocks the head off Blitz. That's an outrageously good shot. Fuzi quick into Palace. Soulfly a little bit too aggressive, almost catches off friend there.
Nax peeks down catwalk, sees it's all a ruse.
Oh, Bialy falls. That's what the M4 does. I'm talking about how dangerous it can be. However, friend creeps through the smoke, around the corners, gets the... However, the time whistling down. If Fuzi gets the kill on Sound on the timing here, which he does, now they know both players are coming from CT. Fuzi, I thought he was going to go for the long wraparound, but no, the bomb's planted for connector, and that's where he's going to station himself. Both players on a AWP. Snacks full defusing the bomb. Fuzi peeks out, finds the first, the second on very low HP. I said if there was ever a round to do it, this would be it. Fuzi has single-handedly, alongside Soulfly, won it out for Sangal.